Brought to you by Xander Insurance. Compare rates from top term life insurance companies in seconds at Xander.com.
My question is, my boyfriend doesn't want to work, and is that a deal breaker? I'm a 40-year-old surgeon in my first job. Last year, I made about $280,000. This year, I'm expected to make close to $500,000 in the second year of my work. My boyfriend of 1 year is an actor, and the entire time I've known him for about a year, he's had 2 days of work as an actor, and he made less than $23,000 last year, so he didn't qualify for the Actors Union health insurance. But we want to continue our relationship and keep moving forward and eventually get married and live together. But he says that because the house will be under my name as the main wage earner, he doesn't feel like he should pay for any part of the mortgage. He also can't. And I'm wondering if that's the deal breaker or if I should just suck it up and pay for the expenses because I can.
What do you think, Jenny? Is that attractive to you? Like, are you like, what a winner?
This is not how I had imagined being in a relationship.
I mean, you're smart. You're a surgeon, Jenny. You're really smart, you know? So it is interesting because usually, not always, but to a degree, people's intellect, you're attracted to other people's intellect, and you're a hard worker. Obviously, the schooling you had to go through was insane, and the amount of hours you have to put in and work, and to have somebody that doesn't give. And again, I'm not mad that he doesn't have a job as an actor every week, but at least he's like, hey, I'm still busting my butt, and I'm part-time here, I'm waiting tables here, and I'm trying to make this dream work. I'm not mad at the dream, but the fact that there's nothing in between that's happening, right, is like, that's, as a woman who works and all of it, like, that's not attractive to me for a man, a guy that has a level of initiative I find attractive. So I'm just curious if that's how you feel, or if you're great with it. And you might be great with it. But.
You're asking the question. She's not great with it. She's asking the question. The reason you're asking the question is you're not great with it.
Again, this is not how I had imagined being in a relationship with a man would be like, me being the provider, because even though I can provide for myself, I thought a relationship or partnership would be a partnership where
I don't care if he makes as much money. I care that he doesn't work.
Or that again, and we live
if he wants to dig ditches, I don't care, as long as he's doing it all day, every day.
I've asked him how he can get by without working, and he says he has some residuals coming in from prior work that he's done as an actor, but clearly it's not enough because he didn't.
Clearly he sits on his butt. Regardless of why or how, he clearly is an unmotivated slug. Hey, we'll get right back to the call. But first, some of the most heartbreaking calls we get are when a spouse dies without life insurance. Their loved ones can't even take the time to grieve because bills are piling up immediately. But the best way to be sure that doesn't happen to your loved ones is term life insurance from Xander. Term life can help replace lost income, pay off debts, and cover, of course, funeral expenses, so your family doesn't have to stress out over finances when you're gone. Plan ahead and love your family well by going to Xander.com. He clearly is an unmotivated slug. Clearly.
He's 51. And I'm not sure how much things are going to
change.
Jenny,
do you don't have kids, do you?
No, he doesn't.
If you had a daughter that asked you this question, what would you tell her?
I would probably say, can't you find a better guy?
Yeah, that's exactly. And that's what so here's what's happening. You already have made this decision. You just wanted someone else to say it out loud. And I'll tell you, if you go forward with this guy, you're going to get increasingly resentful and increasingly bitter. This is not going to get better. You're not suddenly going to have peace with this.
Yeah. And
you don't have peace with it now. That's why you asked the question.
And as a reminder, it's not a value of what he's bringing monetarily necessarily. No. It's the effort, Jenny. So so if you guys have kids, if you get married, you guys have kids, who he is with his work is the amount of energy he's going to put into that. You know, I mean, if your marriage starts to be in a hard spot, the amount of effort that he's putting into his life is what you're going to see there. So it's just an indicator of his level of pursuit in life in general starts to kind of show.
He's cute, but the cute's already worn off.
So basically, it doesn't matter how much money I make and whether we can support ourselves with my money. It's a matter of his.
It's a matter of he has no work ethic.
Yeah,
which is a character issue.
And let's say this: it's 2025. There's some stay-at-home dads, right? Sometimes the woman is the breadwinner, and roles have reversed. So even if that was the case, and he's like, "Hey, we're having to support kids, and you have a demanding job. I'm able to do this and this and this, and you know what I mean." But there's like effort involved. But there's none of that.
This is just, I'm going to sit on a log.
I know. And it's hard because you like him, right? I mean.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, the answer to your question is, yes, we think it's a deal breaker, and so do you. And you just wanted someone else to say it out loud. Did I miss that?
You're right. Thank you for being a mirror that I needed to see.
Sorry. Oh, bless your heart. That's hard. It's hard. But yeah, it's because your emotions cloud when you're falling in love, and so it's you tend to put blinders on. But this got pushed far enough. One too many times it came up.
Well, and the fact he wants to take no responsibility for anything. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Put the house in your name, and you pay the mortgage because you make the money. And I'm like, oh golly, man, like all of it. It's just yeah.
Yeah, because I have residuals. I have residual PTSD just from thinking about it. If anyone depends on your income, you need affordable term life. Never cash value insurance. Visit Xander.com today for quotes.